God has brought you from. You don't really understand it. They don't know your story.
You don't know my story. You don't know
the things.
You don't know the things that I've come through. You cannot imagine. Pain, the trials I've had to get. You don't know my story. You don't know the day he
I was at my lowest point.
You cannot imagine the strongholds and the walls that sever. But God has been faithful. Oh, God has been faithful to me. He promised he would never leave me. My story proves that God can use me. Deliverance is my testimony. You don't know
my story.
It would blow your mind.
That's the key. They don't know.
My story.
Say it, LeJune.
You don't know my story. The anguish and the guilt that consume me. Grateful I can tell it. For no more shall the shackles condemn me. You don't know my story.
You just don't know.
For if you did, you would lift up your hands. So just let me tell you, by faith you may as well break out and dance.
I love this about God because even though I'm not perfect,
He would never leave me. My story proves that God can lead.
in my deliverance, what I want to share is my testimony.
You don't know.
Somebody needs to know my story.
It would blow your mind.
Can I get a witness?
You don't know
The story.
my story. My story.
It is through my testimony that I overcome.
And the blood you shed delivered
I've been delivered. I've been set free. And now I have a testimony. God's favor. Oh, love. Oh, that's right. Say it, LeJune. God, you never leave me. Don't forsake me.
You don't know.
My story. Listen, I want you to know that.
Here's my story.
Life and favor. Thank you for bringing me out. You think you know, but let me tell it. Life and favor.
Upon me.
God, thank you for your mercy.
God of mercy.
And you love me. Life and favor.
Life and favor upon me.
Oh, how wondrous. God, it's my story. Life and favor
upon me.
You wouldn't believe my real testimony. Can't imagine. Some people, they walked out on me and they gave up on me, said I wouldn't make it, but God brought me out.
All the things I've done.
If you only knew, you'd understand why I praise like this. Come on, can we take it up? I'm delivered.
Here is my story.
Yes,
Just the favor of God upon me.
you don't know it.
My business. You're not out there.
Life and favor. He's the God of mercy. Life and favor. Hallelujah. Oh, gotta have a testimony to sing